So, another spur of the moment video. I wasn't planning on this one, but I feel this kind of needs to be talked about in a little bit. But, yeah, I just want to send my thoughts out there, because it seems like ICP, or at least whoever the hell's running their shit right now, think they've gone off the rocker a tiny bit. As most people that follow them would know, this year is the 25th anniversary of the Gathering of the Juggalos. The 25th one, if I'm correct, it's called the Gathering of Legends. Yep. So, obviously, they're gonna go crazy with it and all that. And I was actually planning to go if my car would hold up. I don't know if it is or not, because it is a 2007 and it's like chugging along. That's how it is. But regardless, as soon as I saw that they just released ticket prices, no way in hell am I even gonna attempt to try this. They've pretty much shut that avenue off for me. Fuck that. Some people have been griping about it, some people haven't, about the ticket prices in the Gathering jumping up over the years. And some people try to blame inflation, whatever the hell, blah blah blah. I could see it if it went from different venue to different venue, like across different states, different festival grounds. But since at least 2021, it's been at the same exact place in Thornville, Ohio, if I'm correct. Can I say info? Just so I can let people know. Yeah. Legend Valley in Thornville, Ohio. It's been there since 2021. And I've been going to the Gathering. I went into 2019 one, 2021, and in 2022 I went, but then I had to leave a bit early. But still, I did go. I paid for the ticket. And even I was complaining about the ticket prices, and I'm like, oh lordy, it's going up when it's at the same exact venue. And now I think it's at the point where it's like, what are they doing? Because already I would say the merch shop in itself, with selling Hot Topic and Spencer's designs for damn near double, that was already a shit move. And this, I think, is going crazy. And some people were trying to justify it in the Instagram comments. I feel like no one's really getting, like, I don't want to say upset about it, but it's like, what the hell are they doing? So I'm just going to show you kind of the ticket progression. That's what we're going to do here. And the website I did use to use this is the Gathering Archives, gotjarchives.com, and they archive all the different pages, dating back to, obviously, the first one. I don't know if there's a website for that one, but they have everything to that to the present. So we're just going to look at that and kind of go from there. And I just kind of want to spread my concerns, whatever the hell you call it. So first one, obviously the 2019 one. That's the one I went to, so I'm using this based off of mine, because this is within like a same 6-year time span. Like if I go back, let's say 2002, ticket prices are probably not going to be the exact same. How much? Yeah, $102. In nowadays age, that's a bit different, so I'm not going to use any of those ones. But I would say the last 6 years, that seems like a nice scale. So obviously, as you can see, without the pictures on this one, sadly, regular ticket. This was a 4-day event. I remember this one in Indiana. I remember the hill. It was awful. Yeah, $195, which is not bad. I think after fees, because then they actually shipped you the ticket, it was like $205-ish, if I'm correct, or somewhere around there. I don't remember what it was 100%, but I remember it wasn't more than $210. But then also, car pass is $100. That's cool if you want to bring your car into certain places. RV trailer was $180. Big Ballas was $500. So if I'm correct, that's the one for like RV spots and they have power. I forget what bootleg Ballas is, but I'm guessing that's the little one. But pretty much those are the ones we're going to go off of, like Big Balla, Little Ballas, and then this basic stuff. We're not going to go into any of these ones, because like these can just change bit to bit. So we're looking at about $195 for a basic ticket. Then 2021's was a 3-day event, if I'm correct. Yeah, it was. I'm doing double checking while I'm doing this. I don't care. 19th, 20th, 21st. Yeah, Yeah, because they had 2 ICP events. I think if I'm correct, it was the first night and the second night. And 22nd at noon, that's when you had to be out by. So even then, still $195. I'll give them this. They're coming off of the back of lockdown, all that stuff. So keeping it at $195 isn't gonna really bother me. Still, about the same $100, $180 for tickets. That's not bad. And then Big Ballers campsite, and then there wasn't a little one, but Big Ballers was 20-30 amp. And yeah, this is where we'll start to find VIPs. So VIP is $125, not bad. $500 for that. Was it just $500 here too? Yeah. So that's not bad. You get electric, all that stuff. And honestly, this was still when they shipped you a ticket, if I'm correct. I remember having to bring a ticket. That's the one thing I remember doing. Because I didn't bring it for the 2022 one. Yeah. So this was, if I'm correct, they still gave you an actual ticket. Now we get to 2022. Where jumped up damn near $30, $25 extra. So ticket went to $220, and there was also fees on this, because I remember it was like close to like $230-ish, if I'm correct, after everything was said and done. So $220, $230 for a 4-day ticket. Okay, we're jumping up now a bit, about $20, $30 in price. $10 extra for car pass. This is still the same exact place as 21's. We're still in Thornville. So, what's it? RV pass is still $180, okay. And then an extra $25 for the campsite, and now it's $25 extra for the VIP experience, and $350 for their crazy shit. I think this is a stupid gimmick. $350, what do you get at it? We'll just do that one so we can see it quickly. What do you get out of this? You get a pass, you get a collectible CD, you get an amulet and a keychain, quick meet and greet before the hunt, and yeah, for $350, that is like disgusting to me. I always thought it was. I think it's stupid. So we're at $220 for this. So already gone up $25 in 1 year. 1 year, not even from 19 to 22, from 21 to 22. So then we have 2023 where it went up another $10. So already we'll just start the 2020s from $195 to $230. Plus fees, so say about $240. Because I think I remember checking and it was around $240 back then. Another $10 for car pass. Still, RV trailer is still same. It did ballers. Okay, that went up again. Another $25. And then still $150 for VIP. $350 for their crazy shit. What does the VIP get you? I'm curious. I forget. So, laminated pass, painted alien paint amulet. Don't know what that is, but Hatchet Man flash drive with the Alien Examination ICP Network show. Don't know what that is, but okay. And a logo magnet. So, $150 plus a meet and greet for that. I hate comparing apples and oranges, but Twisted, they're normally what, like $100, and you get like grab bag of stuff. I remember doing the most tasteless VIP in 2017. It was like $100, or like I forget if that one didn't come with a ticket, but it was like about $110, and you got CD, you got stickers, you got pins, you got posters, I had like boatload of stuff, and it was well worth it. So you only get like a little bit of dinky stuff from that. That's not cool. So already up from the original price in the 2020s, we're already up $25. Now let's see what the next one is. This is 2024. So this is last year's. $245. So now up $15 from last year. Overall, we are up $50 for a 4-day experience still. So we're still in that same spot, so about another $10 for fees. We're looking about $250 to $255. And then from last year, Car Pass is up $125. Little Ballas is now here at $275. That is no power, so odd. Big Ballas, what is this up from last year's? Another $25. So from the beginning of the year, same exact place, same exact location, $575 extra. Still $150 to $350 for that basic stuff. So we're already up $50. Car Pass is up $25. $75 extra for the electric campsite. Now we get to what I think is the worst one, and people were like, thank God it's not this, and it's only this. 2025 Gathering of the Juggalo tickets. Gathering of Legends. $295. $295 for a ticket that I will cross my fingers, or whatever you call it, like say. I bet you they ain't gonna send you an actual one. It's gonna be a digital code. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be an email. It's gonna be something you print out. Not gonna be an actual physical ticket. So now, up $50 from the year prior, and up $100 total in 4 years for the same 4-day experience. So we're gonna do some quick calculations on my phone here. So we'll just do the 195, and we'll do divided by 4, because I'll go from when I started going. So 195, we'll do 200 basically. 200 divided by 4. We'll add an extra 5 for fees. That's how we're gonna do it. Don't judge me, it gives me an even number. So divided by 4, that gives you 50. You can't see my phone, but it's 50. So $50 a day to see non-stop stuff. That's cool. Times how many thousands of people that go. Now, we'll do 300 divided by 4. So it's up $25 a day to see them. And then their merch, which you know they're going to bump up the prices. You know they are. Because if the merch page is showing us anything, they're just, it seems like they're becoming money hungry, and it's sad to see that. But let's just go over the rest of this before my head starts to hurt even more. So from last year, up $25 on Car Pass. VIP is still $150. Big Ballas from $500 4 years ago to now $600, so an extra $100. From Little Ballas, when did Little Ballas get involved? Because there's Little Ballas there. I'm guessing this would be RV Trailer Pass, because it seems like that was around more, and then all of a sudden Big Ballas came in. Well, Little Ballas. But still. So, since that came in, let's see if there's a little RV. So that's went up a good chunk. About $120 for little RVs. So, holy hell. This is interesting now that they are doing the Fago Armageddon nights. That is interesting. I will say that at least, but this is disgusting. Pricing is disgusting. I know they say every year, what is it, that they like break even or whatever. I don't know how the hell they break even with how much merch they sell. Every damn time I went, I remember in 2021, that's probably the year when I got the most merch. Like, some of the merch was sold out like the first day, and they had to like cycle through different designs. How the hell are you just scraping even with that? Obviously, there's a whole entire other stuff that we don't know that goes into it, but I don't know anywhere where it justifies a $100 hike on a ticket price in a 4-year gap at the same exact location every damn year. You're not going from California to New York. You're not going like from the south to the north. You're staying in the exact same state, in the exact same spot for now 4 years in a row solid. So 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And that's pretty much, they said, that's where it's going to stay for like that. So I just think it's disgusting. if you feel justified to buy it, I'm not going to judge you for it. Because if you want to see them, this is pretty much the only time you get to see them, other than their crazy ass shows everywhere in the world, because they don't tour, because Jay has heart condition, but yet can go do wrestling shows. That threw me off too. That's a whole entire other bullshit. But I honestly, unless somehow I hit a jackpot, or YouTube kicks off and I start making buku bucks to like be able to justify spending this much, I will just be refraining / stopping going to the gathering. And it sucks because I was actually hyped for this year. I didn't go last year because I wanted to do this year, because they said it was going to be the best one, the Gathering of Legends. But with an overall $50 hike from a year prior in ticket, not to mention just, overall $100 extra, I cannot justify in any way spending that much on it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm curious to see what everyone is thinking about it. And I will see you later. And if you liked the video, let me know as well by like, comment, subscribe, share, do whatever. See you in the next one.